Let's take a walk down the Mustang line here and show you what's going on. The first area that we're standing in right here is actually a little subset of Station 1. There's a few small items that'll get installed here, shifter knobs, some of the smaller interior mods such as the billet pedals. Station 2 is where we actually start to install some of the body components. We take a look over here at James and where he's at. He's got the stock fascia already removed. What he's doing here is taking some of the components off that we're going to be reapplying to the vehicle. So the factory fog lamps and the factory marker lamps are going to be removed, and we're going to install those onto the ROUSH fascia. Now the new fascia is a pretty interesting part. The front fascia, the grille, the insets, and the lower splitter there, all those components were developed in-house, and then they're all sent to our warehouse where they actually do a pre-assembly and then sent over here to us. You know, the more vertically integrated you can be, the better you can control your quality. We've got a design team, we've got a clay studio where we actually build a full-scale clay model. From there we take the CAD data and we actually send it to our tooling shop. Then we have a tool tryout shop where we produce the actual finished product. So the rear fascia, what we've done is we've actually taken this and actually just developed a process on how we're going to modify the lower end of this. So this fascia is going to come off, going to get placed onto a fixture there. They're going to router out some of the lower pieces, and then all the pieces wrapped in plastic over there are the lower balances that we're going to put on. When it comes to exhaust and it comes to Mustangs and muscle cars, everybody wants their car to sound cool. So now what we have is a dual chamber exhaust system, which allows us to have a loud side and a quiet side. Rather than putting a plate in place, we've got an electronically controlled valve. What they're going to do is they're going to plug in a wiring harness here. We're going to attach this valve to that. The tip will go right on the end of there, and then it's going to route through, and there's going to be a switch located right next to the shifter on the center console. There's going to be 4 different positions on that switch that they can put this into. One of them is a closed position, and then we have a track mode. In those 2 modes, they're going to open up at different RPMs and different speeds to make this car sound really loud. Then the last section that you have, the last switch that we have, is to set it to a custom setting. So what that does is now you can custom tune your exhaust system to open up however you want it to. Station 4 is where a lot of the body content is installed. What we do is we have the exact same replacement part here without the pony on it. And what that does is that gives us the exact same fit. We use all the same fasteners, all the same mounting locations. We're able to put that part right in place. And again, we've got the ROUSH letters that we've tooled up. They pre-assemble these down at our warehouse, just like they do the fascias. So we've got a nice template that puts those in place every time. We also install instrument clusters. Once it's reassembled, it's going to get applied to this. This fixture actually recalibrates all the needles. Again, we've got a full record of that. It's recorded by VIN number. So I got a record of who it is that did it, when he did it, right? And it's one of those processes that does have to be signed off before that vehicle moves to the next station, right? So there's no way that a vehicle can get through here without having that instrument cluster calibrated properly.